Harry and Meghan caught red-handed after theft crown plot exposed on social media as live Q&A. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle may return to social media for a live Q&A, according to a royal commentator. Harry and Meghan stepped down as senior royals in January 2020, but they could return to social media in an attempt to control their own narrative, the royal commentator suggests. The official Instagram of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, @SussexRoyal, has not been used since March 2020, the same month that the pair moved to the US. Commentator Neil Sean claimed the couple could return to social media on his YouTube channel. He said, "This particular story ultimately centers on the fact that Harry and Meghan are gearing up allegedly for a busy 2022. One of the ideas that they're looking is making sure they make their mark in the world of media. After all, this is how they make their money now, as we often tell you here on the show, but what is interesting is how they do make their money and how they make their mark. Now, what I find interesting for them, if you recall a few months back now, they decided to quit social media. They said it was a harmful place, full of toxicity." He added, "Harry and Meghan decided to step back from that even though they had a considerable following on things like Instagram and Twitter when they were part of the British monarchy. But now moving forward, they decided and are toying with the idea of moving back to social media." According to good sources, Harry and Meghan have decided that they wish to return to social media naturally under their own terms, but one of the issues that they truly need to readdress is all of that negative and bad PR. So according to a very good source, allegedly, one of their team thinks that may be a good idea to do this. One of the things Harry and Meghan like the idea of doing is really counteracting back and of course, sitting down for a live Q&A. Of course, there would be a delay, and let me explain how this works. The live Q&A would simply be Harry and Meghan live on your screen, and you would be able to send in questions like you do, most last few days. Of course, they will be selected and then the actual couple could answer. They see this as a great way of silencing some of the critics and counteracting some of their many negative stories, and of course, reconnecting with the public, showing them in their true home light. I think this is actually a really good idea. It's something that Prince Harry looks set to undertake first as of course, he releases the book, The Man He Has Become, for Penguin Random House. I think for the ex-royal couple, this would work perfectly because as they like to do, they want to control their own narrative. But what is interesting is of course, like so many things, I do hope that they've thought this particular genre through. It's not as easy as people think. And of course, a lot of celebrities prefer to pre-record these types of stuff, so that they're not subjected to a lot of negative pressure. After the couple stepped back from their senior roles in the British monarchy, they claimed that their time in the institution led to a negative effect on their mental health. It's coming up to 2 years since Prince Harry and Meghan Markle quit as senior royals and left the UK to set up a new life in America. In that time, they've seen many changes in their lives, not least the arrival of their baby daughter Lilibet, who arrived in June. And according to a friend of Meghan's, the couple is loving life as a family of 4 now they've settled in California. However, Daniel Martin, who did Meghan's makeup on her wedding day in 2018 and for several public appearances since, says that the pair are still trying to strike the right work-life balance. Since stepping down as royals, Harry and Meghan have signed several big money deals with the likes of Netflix and Spotify. The pair has also taken on several jobs after pledging to become financially independent. After pledging